I've been stuck in this room for 3 bloody weeks. So I thought I'd give you a little update on the EK3 project, or as you probably know it, here's my prototype L85A3. So let's start with the history of the project. Back in September, I managed to go to a show in London, and at this show was a company known by the name Heckler & Koch. I say Koch, some people say Coke, Heckler & Koch. And on their stand there were the original A3 prototypes that they made. So big holes at the top, all sorts of different bits and pieces with them, but they were there. And I got to have a fondle of them and have a play with them and take lots of photos of them and talk to the sales reps about them, asking them all the sorts of questions that you might need to know to be able to knock together your own version for Airsoft. Fast forward, I sat on my arse for about a month and didn't do anything with it, and then one night I started designing, and I took all the reference photos I had and all that knowledge in my head and my calipers and grabbed my G&G and started measuring it up, and then I came up with the EK3 design, or I called it prototype A3 design at the time, and then I tried printing it on my printer here to varying degrees of success. Hopefully I'll have some videos up at the moment. And then I sat on my arse for a bit and then bit the bullet eventually, basically when I got paid again, and ordered a professional 3D printed version of it. And that's what this one is. And this is the one you will have seen if you've watched my prototype L85 video, which when I pushed that out early December or late November, blew up. Really, well, barely. It's got about 1,000. It had got about 1,000 views in a month, which for me is massive. That's exploding. For most people, that's a badly performing video, but yeah, there was a lot of positive feedback from that. And a friend of mine who has appeared on this channel before and runs a store, Chris from Super Fives, got in contact and said, "Do you want to make this a product? I can help." And I went, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. There isn't an A3 rail on the market yet. Let's try and make it happen to try and help everyone who wants an A3 have an A3. So I went down in early December and had a meeting with Chris and a acquaintance of his called Graham, who runs a machine shop, and we sat down. We went through my designs. He had a look at my prototypes, so I took all my prototypes with me. And surprise, surprise, he was looking and goes, "That looks like a Picatinny rail." And I went, "Oh, it is. How do you know?" And he went, "Oh, yeah, I've designed some of these before for various applications." So I think he's qualified to work on it. Anyway, happy Larry, and get to the end of that meeting, we agree he's going to go away and do some prototyping work for us, and we were this was all done kind of in the spare time that he had in the machine shop. And anyway, we get to start of March, and I go down to Southampton to go see old uni mates, and I pop over to Super Fives in Gosport to go pick up some supplies, and lo and behold, in there is sitting a metal version of that. Well, not of this one, with the E key, we call it, basically my interpretation of H key, so it looks a bit more authentic. Which hopefully I should have some videos up now. And it was great. We got it, we looked at it, it was beautiful, really well made, it goes together nicely. Free floats as well, so the barrel isn't touching the rail at any point, not even the mounting touches the barrel. Perfect, ready to go, hit go on production. And then COVID happened. And well, we're stuck indoors. Super Fives have closed their door for customers visiting. They're still on online sales, but basically warehouse is just about open. Everything else is shut down. And Graham and his machine shop is basically operating at a very limited capacity. So our order is being pushed right back, and I think they've had some orders turn up with high priority. So obviously those are taking priority and precedent. So our 2 weeks from start of March have gone, obviously. And now it's a case of waiting for the pandemic to die down. And we're pretty sure once the machine shop's back up to full staff, it should only be a matter of weeks from kind of them getting full staff to us having rails to ship. So really, it is so close. We were this close to having them ready. And yeah, so that's where we're at with that. And when I say we'll have them ready, we won't just have the G&G version ready, we'll have the ICS version and the WE version ready to go. So, and obviously the Army Armament, because Army Armament G&G is the same. So yes, as soon as the pandemic kind of dies down, the EK3 rail, English Kiwi 3, trying not to piss off H&K too much with naming there, even though I don't think H&K are the name, the EK3 kit will be ready to go. So, and in two colours, either in black to have it in this kind of all black stealth look, or in RAL 8000, which is the right colour if you want to do a proper A3 and paint your receivers dark earth. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm sorry that we didn't get that out before this all hit, but we're working our hardest, and I'm not even a business, I'm just a person, and it's two small British companies really driving this, so hopefully it'll be out soon. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Hopefully there's other videos coming. I might try and do some more live streams if you're interested in that. Do drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you want to see on this channel, because I will more than happily try and give it a go for you guys. So until next time, auf Wiedersehen. Just a quick one, if you are interested in picking up an EK3 rail, the link to the shop where they will be up for sale is in the description below, so check that out if you're interested. You're still here? But the video's over. It's done. Go home. Oh wait, before you do, instead, why don't you consider watching one of my other videos, or even subscribing on the link down below.